Hey guys, it's Amanda Wold. I am a group fitness instructor, mom of two amazing little boys, partner to the most amazing man on the planet, and an independent Beachbody coach, and of course a future Powder Blue Productions APD. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I think you should do to help you get ready for APD camp once you've been selected. First, take a deep breath, okay? I know it can be overwhelming. You're going to get lots of information. I've just been through it, so trust me, I know. Take a deep breath. You'll be fine. The second and probably biggest piece of advice I have for you is get comfortable with your weaknesses. Know what they are now, because if you don't know now, I promise you, you'll find out at APD camp. And why not figure it out now, start working on it, and kind of be more emotionally prepared for anything, any feedback or constructive criticism you get at APD camp. I was totally blessed to have worked with Melissa McAllister, a current APD, and that's my suggestion. If you have an APD in your area or more than one, work with them. Ask them to watch you teach. Ask them to come to a class of yours. Attend their classes. Let them watch your form and technique as you're attending their classes. Make this your pre-training period. You probably will only have about 3 weeks, but if you focus on that time and focus on getting ready during that time, I just know for me personally, I was in a much better state emotionally having done this ahead of time. I listened to everything Melissa had to say. I took her criticism and her critique, and I tried to take it home and work on it and come back to her the next class or the next time and get her feedback again. And so what I personally felt worked to my benefit at APD camp was that I was emotionally pretty strong because nobody was telling me anything I hadn't already heard. I wasn't surprised by any of the critiques or the constructive criticism that I got, simply because Melissa had pretty much already told me. And that was great because a lot of it I was already significantly better than I had been. And thank goodness, because it was still maybe an area of weakness that I was working on, but it was much improved from where I had been. So my first and biggest piece of advice is take advantage of an APD in your area, or more than one if you have more than one. And if you don't have an APD in your area, maybe find a trusted instructor, an experienced instructor, someone you look up to, someone that teaches Powder Blue formats if you're looking at being a presenter for Powder Blue, and really humble yourself and take in all the constructive criticism that you can and work on it now, because you want to be showing your best side at APD camp, and you want to be ready to hear that constructive criticism and grow from it. Grow from it. So that's probably my biggest piece of advice in getting ready for APD camp. Maybe 2 or 3 days before, you might want to take a couple days off and just let your body rest, because you're going to go through probably some of the most intense physical training that you've ever been through. So my suggestion there, just depending on your body, is maybe take it easy for at least 2 days before you go, so that you have the physical energy, your muscle strength, everything that you would need to pretty much run a marathon. Anything else that I would tell you? I think that's about it. Practice your formats, look at your form and technique. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I want you to purchase Going for Gold in each of the formats. Wow, it's so amazing to hear Shalene explain exactly what they're looking for in form and technique. Yes, you go over that in all of your Powder Blue trainings, but hearing Shalene explain it and break down every single move in all of the formats is so critical. So if you don't own Going for Gold in PYO, Hip Hop Hustle, or Turbo Kick, I strongly suggest getting it. If you own the Elite 11, which is fabulous, it's in there. If you don't, I suggest getting the Elite 11, and the Going for Gold will be included in there. But I would also break out that Going for Gold as you're getting ready for APD camp. Really, even if you've been teaching forever and you feel totally comfortable in the formats, get out the Going for Gold, break down those moves again, nice and slow, so that your form is the best it could possibly be when you get there. So those are my 2 big pieces of advice. Going for gold in all 3 of your formats, and work with a current APD or a very seasoned instructor. Get all of the constructive criticism and feedback that you can, because that's what you're going to need to be ready for APD camp. So what am I going to give you next time? Wow, some of you are like, you're talking about APD camp and getting ready to be a presenter, and I'm not an instructor yet. So my next video, I'm gonna let you know how you can best prepare to become an instructor, that very first step. I kind of worked backwards here, but we're going to talk about how you can become an instructor and some of the things you can do to prepare and take those first steps. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Amanda Wold, on YouTube. Please press the like button up in the right corner. Press the like button, and if you feel like it, share with a friend and leave a comment below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you again soon.